Yay!
We're live. Look, someone's already watching.
We are live.
Did you see Anita?
And
Had
I
texted
did. I
us.
haven't looked at it, but I did see that she posted or sent us that.
Welcome to Wednesday Night Yarn Adventures. Look at us. We're so cute. Can we center it on the bottom screen? I don't even know.
I can move this.
There it goes.
Out here, maybe.
I don't know. Okay.
See if that helps
Anyway,
on Instagram.
there it is. Yay. So,
See if
how is everyone doing? We've made it to Wednesday.
I get us in there?
I think so.
So
we made it to Wednesday. We are at we're at a retreat. What's this
Carolina Fiber Retreats. Smith Mountain Lake.
I don't know where we are. I've taught like 3 classes in like 2 days, and so I'm like a little brain dead, but that's fine.
We have had an eventful week.
So last week we were in Dayton, Ohio, just outside. We were camping. We were very excited.
No idea.
None.
Our tires were flat.
We did not. But we got out on Thursday morning, and lo and behold, the tires are flat on the passenger dually. And this
was like midday on Thursday. I went to take a shower, and you were going to do work on your sock machine. I was going to
make sock tubes for my class on Friday. Yes. And I went out and I realized the truck was leaning, and I realized the tire was flat, and then I realized both tires were flat. And I was like, Dean, we have a problem.
Yes.
And
Make sure you get in here.
I'm sorry. And so we contacted a mobile place that was going to come and take care of it on Friday.
I told them what tires we needed. They said we can get those by tomorrow morning.
Yep.
It was,
they looked flat.
We were like, we ran over something.
We were bummed because it was like the tires are really new.
We just got new tires.
Like back in February. But, it was one of those things where it's okay.
We were like, what is wrong with these tires? We just got new tires. And the answer was nothing. Nothing was wrong with those tires.
They were beautiful tires. The problem was that there was a crack in both rims that side.
I don't know about a crack. It was just like leaking around the seam of the rim.
Yeah.
And it was, they were flat.
Yes.
And spoiler alert, after driving it today, I think it's been going flat for a while. I don't think this is a new thing because it's very much more sturdy and stable.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay,
so,
cool. So we've...
But we realized, somebody from the mobile mechanic took the tires off, took them to a tire shop, told us that the rims were the problem.
Tried to find rims on Friday.
Yeah.
Couldn't find rims. And at that point, I was already late. I went to teach my sock class.
Yep.
And I took an Uber over to Yarnies and Swag. We had a fabulous time with Yarnies and Swag in Englewood, Ohio.
And I waited on them to tell me that they couldn't find rims anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I suggested the plan of put the less leaky tire and the spare.
Full-size spare.
It's dually on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a full-size spare.
Mm-hmm.
So we put that on the inside and put the less leaky one on the outside.
Yes.
And we were like, we can just air it up periodically until we get where we can get some rims.
Yes.
So I called down to the Mercedes place in
Roanoke, near Roanoke, which was where we're at now.
They were like, yeah, we can get the rims in.
You need to call and schedule a service appointment to get them put on.
And I actually did that online. I scheduled an appointment for today.
Yes.
To do that. And then when they got the tires on, the spare and the less leaky tire on, he forgot to put the valve stem extenders on. So it's a dually, and so you have to be able to air up the tires, and one's on the backside, and they're both on the backside. And so they have little extenders so you can air up the tires.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh yeah, while you go in and pay the bill, I'll jack that up and put those on right quick.
He got in a hurry and put the jack in the wrong spot on the differential instead of
the
on
rear
the
end
axle.
Housing.
Yep.
And bent the edge of it so that when I came out from paying the bill, there was oil everywhere.
Yes.
And he was clearly having a bad day and week, but then so was I at that point.
They refilled it with oil. We ended up going to Yarnies and Swag. He met me there. We had a great evening. got some yarn.
It was busy.
Yeah. We stayed busy. We sold some yarn. We sold all kinds of fabulous things, and they were very excited to have us. And then we went back and camped for the night. We did notice there was a small drip going on. And then we took off in the morning, aired up the tire, and realized that the drip was still happening. But we weren't like super concerned because we didn't see a big puddle when we left.
Yeah, it wasn't even a puddle. Like when we left in the morning, like it was just like a spot.
Right.
Where some oil had been leaking. Well, apparently after it heated up,
it was bad.
Was spraying everywhere on the underside of the
truck.
And then when we
drove on to Cuyahoga Falls to hang out with Silver Lining Yarns, and we got parked, and then we proceeded to leak out all the rest of the oil in the rear housing.
Yeah, when I got under there right after we parked, it was like almost a stream.
Yes,
it was coming out, and so we realized we were going to have to fix that before we could move again.
So we
if you have no oil in the rear end differential gears, they will not work.
They won't, and then you're stuck, definitely stuck, and you tear up a whole bunch of stuff.
I called another mobile mechanic, and
we had a flat tire on the outside of the dualies for sure. It would hold some air occasionally, but not for very long and not very well.
And so we got a air compressor.
We got an air compressor.
Aired it up.
We got a mobile mechanic. He came out and he was amazing. His name is Phil. If you ever need any mobile mechanicking in the Akron area, this guy is awesome. So go check him out. We will post that on our website somewhere.
Him a 5-star review.
Yes.
Because he came out. I called him on Saturday. He said, I can't do it today. It was like 3:00 at that point. It was like midday, I guess.
It was midday, but we were running behind, and
so I called him, and he said I can't do it on Saturday, but I can come out tomorrow.
Yes.
And he said he usually doesn't do that on Sundays, but he did come out.
He came out and he fixed it.
Fantastic. Took the whole plate off, fixed it, like hammered out the edge to where it wouldn't leak. Put the plate back on, sealed it back up, put the oil in it, and all in the parking spot where we were selling things at Silver Lining Yarns.
Yes, cleaned up the oil for us, and he was a really great. It was excellent. We did that on Sunday, and on Sunday at 4, we rolled out of Silver Lining Yarn after hanging out with Bear for a couple of days. We absolutely love visiting our friends Gwen and Michelle. They're in Silver Lining, Witch Pigments, and we had a great time visiting their brand new shop. So,
he finished the repair like at 3:00. We were trying to leave by 4, and so it was like, we squeaked out of there.
We did. We got out. We got down the road. We headed off toward Smith Mountain Lake.
We stayed in West Virginia.
Stayed in West Virginia on Sunday night at Camp Creek State Park. It was lovely, beautiful sight.
It was dark when we got there.
Super dark. The skies were gorgeous. And you could hear the creek, and it was super quiet. It was really nice. We had a nice sleep.
Nice time,
Got up early, aired the tire, aired up the tire again, and then we headed on down here to Smith Mountain Lake, where we have been for the rest of the week. We are hanging out here, Carolina Fiber Retreats and Tours, knitting. Carolina Fiber Knitting Retreats and Tours.
Fiber Retreats and Tours. You said it right the first time.
Did I say it right the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, excellent people. Becky, Mike. Fabulous. I've been teaching sweater math and toe up 2 at a time socks, which all of my students are making fast progress on. And so I will be probably teaching some heels tonight and tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon. And then I have another sweater class in the morning as well. And then we are headed.
Well,
we're leaving.
The saga was not done yet.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
On Monday, after I had scheduled over the weekend with the online, I scheduled at the Mercedes place to get all we needed were to take the 2 new rims that we were getting that they ordered for us. Take those rims, put them on, take the old rims that were not good off of the good tires, and then put the good tires with the good rims and put them on the vehicle.
We met Tabitha and Colby for lunch, and they called us while we were having lunch, and we picked up new Chiaohu needles. So those are all restocked. And we also got some really fabulous alpaca and merino sparkle fiber that is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show you all. And Nick said, hey, we can't do any appointments on a Sprinter van unless we keep your vehicle for 3 to 5 business days.
They only have one Sprinter tech. So if you're ever needing Sprinter service for your Mercedes Sprinter in Roanoke, Virginia,
you need to plan on a week.
Get ready to wait there for 3 to 5 days. So we obviously said we can't do that. So we're going to get the rims and take them to somewhere. And while we were talking about this, Colby was like, hey, my next door neighbor actually has a mobile tire service and he can do. So he called him and he offered to get us in this afternoon.
Yep.
And Kat from Cesium Yarn, who's also here vending at Smith Mountain Lake Retreat, lives in Roanoke. So it was basically on her way to pick up the rims.
This morning she picked up the rims for us and brought those up to us.
Yep.
And then Dean left this afternoon after hanging out this morning with the retreaters and headed to Lynchburg and got those new rims on tires. The tires we already have
are on the good tires or on the truck.
Yeah.
And they work great. And it was really a not expensive thing to get done, which was awesome.
It was the first non-expensive thing that has happened this week. Yes, one of your show retreat attendees. She's in my class. She's in my sock knitting class. Her name is Kathy, and she's absolutely fabulous, and we love Kathy.
Yep.
So
we didn't know she was going to be at Birchwood.
Thanks, JJ.
Yeah. We saw JJ / possibly Jasper.
Yeah, no. I don't know who it is.
It could be either.
Yes.
And yeah, so that was, and so I got all that done today.
Yes.
I made it back just in time for the group photo.
Yes, we moved up the group photo, and because a couple of other people are having to leave early tomorrow, and we made it back. You made it back in time. You rolled up, and we all said tires for our big photo moment. Yes. So it was a good time. I think everybody actually made it in the picture this year, which is awesome. And
so that's where we are.
We are here, and tomorrow we will be gone.
Quite a week.
It has been a week. Tomorrow we're here in the morning, in the afternoon, early afternoon. We are going to be, I'm finishing up my classes, hanging out with our retreaters, and then we are off to
we're gonna drive
toward
Minnesota, and probably somewhere in Indiana, but we don't know. We need to figure out how far we're going because Helena was texting earlier.
We're going somewhere between here and
Indy is 8.5 hours.
We'll see.
So that would put us getting there like after midnight. So yeah,
we'll see
about that, but
we'll think about what we want to do with that. My dad just texted, so I need to text him back here in a little bit. And so we're headed to Shepherd's Harvest in Lake Elmo, Minnesota, Washington County Fairgrounds there. And it is a great show, about 100 vendors or so. We have a really good time every time we go there. We are the only yarn truck this year.
We'll be in the same spot we usually are.
Spot we are always. So between the sheep shearing and the food trucks, there's a lovely little courtyard green area, and we are on that green. So we are so excited to be there again and seeing all of our Minnesota friends. We got Honey Gold Acres, we got Muse 2320, we have Mode Knit, we have
Crafty Like a Monkey,
Fox. Fangirl Fibers. Emily's going to be there. We're going to say hi to her. We have
we have a lot of
we do have a lot of Minnesota friends. Yep. And we are excited to see all of our Minnesota knitter friends. So those Twisted Stitchers, I'm sure they'll be making an appearance. I can't wait to see Natalie. Give her a big hug, even though she doesn't like hugs. And
I have no idea what the weather's supposed to be like. That has not been on.
It rained today here, but it did not rain like it did last year here. Last year, it poured on us the entire time we were on this retreat. If you're interested in joining us next year for this Carolina Fiber Retreat here at Smith Mountain Lake, it is May 10th through the 14th, and it's a really great little retreat.
It's a really fun retreat.
We really enjoy it. About 40 people, and it's just really, really
look at that weather. It's gonna be amazing weather.
Dean says it's going to be great. So Saturday, high of 61, a little bit of a breeze. Sunday, high of 59, a little bit of a breeze.
It's going to be some good yarn weather.
Man, it's going to be gorgeous. We can't wait to see you. Come out and hang out with us. Fiber MacGyver will also be there.
Ton of people we like.
This is one of my favorite shows.
It's sort of regionally, like these are people we don't really see in kind of our early spring shows, and so
it's kind of nice to be able to see them now. So yeah.
So we'll be there, and then Then
we're headed back to Indiana, and we'll be hanging out in Indy for a couple of days, and then, or no, we're not. We're getting an alignment done on the truck because we know the tires are out of whack.
It's funny. It actually drives really well. I think you'll be shocked at how.
We're still getting an alignment done on the truck next Monday, and then we'll be driving over to Indiana and Indianapolis, and we will be headed to Kentucky Sheep and Fiber. So
and we're actually gonna help out Team Oink.
Yay!
Pigments.
I'll be driving their van next week, so that's fun.
Harper's gonna be there for Oink Pigments, and we're gonna help him out through the weekend. And then we're headed.
Who else is going to be at Kentucky Sheep and Fiber, you asked? Well, we're going to see our friends Jasper and Q from the Fold Out Cat. We'll be hanging out with Gwen and her dad Dan from Bewitched Pigments. Tara from Allegheny Fiber Arts will be there. Stephanie from Deep Dyed will be there. We'll be there. Indigo Guinea will be there.
Bunch of people will be there.
Bernard Family Farm.
Yep.
So many great people, and we're so excited about that. So it is the time of year where we all get to see everyone. So
and then for May, the rest of May after this week is we don't have anything during the weeks, and it's all weekend shows.
Yes.
So
we'll be doing some fun stuff. We'll be posting some pictures and going on some adventures. So you can be looking forward to that. And then we'll be heading up to Ohio again, and then up to in Michigan, and then Indiana, and then back to Virginia,
and then Minnesota,
and
then you may have seen I just started posting some Facebook events for our summer tour where we're going out west. We're starting out July 1st at Amazing Threads in
Minneapolis area,
northwest Minneapolis area, Maple Grove. And from there, we're headed out west all the way up to the Pacific Coast. And I posted events up through the 18th of July and all kind of similar style graphics, just so you can kind of keep up and follow along with it. But if you're going to be in one of those areas, definitely check those events out and follow along, and we'll see you there.
We just got a message about someone asking if we would be back in the Winston-Salem area in the fall, and we will be. We just booked a date with the new yarn shop.
October 28th?
Yeah. Wicked Good
Wool.
Wicked Good Wool is going to be hosting us October 28th-ish.
I think it's the 28th.
He's looking for sure.
Almost certain that's what day it is.
Yep, Wicked Good Wool. 12 to 7, and I'm teaching a brioche class. So you can look for us there. I will make sure and answer that message as well, but I wanted to make sure that you saw that. We will be in the Winston-Salem area there on October 28th. And so we're excited about that as well. We're adding dates all the time. We just also booked the Blue U in Huntington, West Virginia, October 4th. Sunday. And October 3rd, we'll be at Canal City Yarns with Sarah and Charleston, West Virginia. Of course, that's right after the Fiber Adventure Retreat, which we still have openings for up in Cape and Springs, West Virginia. So you can join us there.
Openings, so.
Yep. And we just confirmed Shenandoah Fiber Festival that weekend before that over in Berryville, Virginia. So all kinds of really fun things happening.
Bunch of places to see us this year.
Fiber Arts World. We are just happy to be a part of it. So don't forget, later this weekend, we'll be posting our newest subscription box. It is a state-themed box. And then we are opening pre-orders for our Oregon box the 10th.
Yes, I think Sunday the 10th is going to be the day when the Yarn Adventure Goes to Oregon pre-orders will open. So we're actually literally physically going to Oregon this summer, and the box is going to ship in July because we're going to
right after we pick up the yarn from Sea Change Fibers in Milwaukee, Oregon. She's opening a brand new studio shop there in Milwaukee, right downtown. Milwaukee, Oregon. And we are so excited that we're going to get to visit there as well and set up the truck out there.
And we will be revealing the fiber dyer soon and some of the other things, ideas of the things that are going in there. It's meant to be a mystery, so won't know for sure, but we will definitely
fiber yarn options, and we're going to be having fun goodies for everyone and lots of things that are themed after those states. And those will be coming out monthly, so I believe it's...
And so there's a good chance that if you live in Oregon, order an Oregon box, that we might be able to hand it to you at one of the locations that we're going to. So.
Which is super exciting. All right. I think we're going to sign off.
I think
and we wish you all... Oh, I wanted to show off. I am not done. I didn't finish on time, but I'm really, really close. I only have this much yarn left of my Not Today tank, and hopefully next week it will be done. We'll see you soon. Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.